Someone is about to die because of your. My beloved child. The air tonight carries a weight you can feel in your bones. A shadow is standing closer than you ever imagined, breathing silently behind a mask of care. The truth is no longer hiding, it is coming straight for you. Your name has been spoken in rooms you never stepped into. A decision was sealed in whispers, and that decision carries the price of blood. What unfolds now is not chance, it is destiny pulling your eyes open. The warning came in fragments, doors creaking when no one touched them, messages delayed as if someone wanted you blind. Every move you make is being watched by hands pretending to protect you. But their silence has become the loudest signal. A person you trust the most has chosen a path that leads only to destruction. Their steps are heavy with secrets, and their eyes have turned cold. If you keep ignoring it, the next heartbeat you hear may not be yours. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their plan is more dangerous than you realize, my beloved child. They are waiting for the right moment when your guard slips, when your kindness overshadows your instinct. The night they are preparing for is closer than you think. A message was sent with your name attached, but not in love, in accusation. They painted you as the cause of their suffering, even though your hands stayed clean. Their story has twisted truth into a weapon. The cries that will soon echo are not strangers' cries, they belong to someone tied to you by fate. The choice you make tonight determines whether those cries will be of survival or of loss. Heaven has already written the path, but you must walk it with open eyes. Delay will cost more than you can bear. Type Amen to get blessing 444. My beloved child. Someone is preparing a room, but not to welcome you. It is a room designed to silence you, to trap your breath inside four walls. Every object inside has already been placed to erase your presence. You have seen the signs: sudden distance, sudden sweetness, sudden silence. They are shifting masks faster than you can read. Do not mistake their performance for care, it is a rehearsal for betrayal. A document carrying your name has been hidden, its words spelling out a story of loss. But what you don't know is that this document is the trigger to a chain reaction that ends in death. If you ignore this message, the timeline will not stop. The hour has been set, and the clock is moving whether you believe it or not. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The one about to suffer is not just anyone, it is someone who carries a piece of your destiny. Their life is being used as a message against you. The enemy believes striking them will break you completely. Do not underestimate how far envy can push a heart. What began as small lies whispered in corners has now grown into a plot sharp enough to cut futures apart. That blade has already been lifted. The silence in your house is not empty, it is loaded. The shadows near your window are not random, they are waiting. The name written on their lips is yours, but the one who may fall is someone beside you. My beloved child, act now. Protect who you must. Stand where you are meant to. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The silence around you is not innocent anymore, my beloved child. It is the silence that comes before a storm, the kind that makes your skin crawl because your spirit knows danger is waiting. Every second wasted is another step closer to the edge. Someone's name has already been whispered in secret places, tied to your fate without your permission. They believe their betrayal will go unnoticed, but the truth is already circling them like fire. Their greed has set a trap that could cost a heartbeat forever. The one plotting is convinced you won't see it coming. They've studied your kindness, your patience, your hesitation to suspect those close to you. That softness is what they are counting on. But heaven is revealing the mask before the curtain falls. The truth is that death is walking toward your door because of the lies stitched into your story. If you ignore this, you'll never forgive yourself. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The person at risk has stood beside you through storms. They never imagined their connection to you would make them a target. Yet envy has painted a mark on them, using your name as the weapon. The plot is cruel, taking what you love to break what you are. They think destroying your heart will make you weak, but they don't understand that your spirit was built to endure. Still, if you don't act, their laughter will turn into a cry that echoes in eternity. The night grows heavier because it carries more than air, it carries intention. That intention is dark, sharp, and prepared. You cannot wait for tomorrow. My beloved child, if you feel chills as you hear this, know it is confirmation. Heaven is not warning you for nothing. This is the hour where you must be awake. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The enemy is moving pieces like a game board. Every step you take, they're already predicting, already waiting. But they do not know that heaven is rewriting their script right now. Their smile hides knives. Their touch hides chains. Their words hide poison, but the disguise is failing. The life they want to take is innocent. The blood they want to spill has done nothing but walk with you. That innocence is why the attack is so dangerous. It was never meant for them, but they are caught in the crossfire of envy. The tears that may fall will not be theirs alone, but yours too. And if you stand silent, you will carry the weight of regret heavier than stone. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My beloved child. The person hiding this plot has practiced their lines in the dark. They rehearsed betrayal while looking at you in the light. They thought they could play both sides without you noticing. You felt it in the way their energy shifted. One day warm, the next day distant. One day loyal, the next day cold. That wasn't mood, it was motive. Their silence is not absence. Their quietness is not peace. It is the quiet before a blade strikes. If you are hearing this now, heaven is not just speaking, it is shouting. The warning is not to scare you, it is to save what still can be saved. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The night is not silent anymore, my beloved child. It carries whispers that don't belong to the wind. Those whispers are tied to your name, echoing in places where enemies sit plotting. A hand has already been lifted against destiny. That hand belongs to someone you trusted once, someone who knew your steps well enough to mirror them. They believe this closeness gives them the power to strike unnoticed. But heaven does not sleep when your life is in danger. Signs have already been given, doors creaking when no one passed, objects falling without touch, lights flickering when emotions rose. These are not coincidences, they are signals. The person you think of now, the one whose face flashes in your mind, is the very one weaving this storm. They are about to do something that will change more than your life, it will rewrite the future. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. A chain of events has already begun. One false move, and someone will pay the price with their breath. They will fall not because of their mistakes, but because of your name tied in betrayal. Envy has a way of twisting love into punishment. This is exactly what has happened in the heart of your enemy. They do not want just to win, they want you to suffer through someone else's loss. The truth is brutal, my beloved child. The clock is moving, and if you stand idle, you will watch a soul leave before its time. That moment will carve your spirit forever. This message reaches you because the heavens are still giving you a chance to intervene. The blade hasn't fallen yet, but it is raised high, waiting for the command. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The signs were there all along. The shift in their eyes, the sudden secrecy, the words left half-spoken. But you convinced yourself it was nothing. Now you see the danger of ignoring what your spirit already knew. Those chills, those restless nights, that heaviness in your chest, it was not anxiety, it was warning. You cannot dismiss it again. Someone close to you is walking blind into a trap. They trust a smile that hides a dagger. They are innocent, but innocence does not protect from planned evil. The decision rests on you now. If you step forward, protection will stand with you. If you hesitate, grief will claim what matters most. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. My beloved child. The spirit of betrayal always strikes through those closest. It cannot hurt from a distance, so it enters your circle disguised as love. That is what you are facing now. They have laughed with you, eaten with you, even shared secrets with you. But behind closed doors, they are painting you as the villain. They believe removing someone tied to you will erase your strength. What they don't know is that heaven has already prepared a shield. That shield is this message. That shield is your awareness rising right now. This warning will not come again. You are standing at the line between life and loss, between protection and regret. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The footsteps you hear at night are not random, my beloved child. They are rehearsals for betrayal, patterns repeating until the day of action arrives. This is no ordinary plan, it is written with envy and sealed with deception. Someone very close has already prepared their alibi. Their words are ready, their excuses rehearsed, their face trained to show false sorrow. They are counting on you being too blind to see. But destiny cannot be fooled. The heavens are showing you the cracks in their disguise. Look closely at their gestures, their sudden quietness, their forced concern. This is not care, it is calculation. This is not love, it is leverage. And the price they are willing to pay is someone's life. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The danger is no longer tomorrow, it is today. The room has already been chosen, the time already decided, the trap already set. The only missing piece is your unawareness. A friend who never failed you may suddenly not answer the phone. A loved one may suddenly disappear for an hour they cannot explain. These are not accidents, but pieces of the same dark puzzle. The person at risk has no idea their life is dangling by a thread. They smile, they laugh, they move through the day without knowing an invisible hand is pointing at them. And that hand, my beloved child, is connected to your name. That is why this message reached you first. You are the key to saving them. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You can no longer ignore the signs. The same person who once praised you now avoids your gaze. The same person who once stood beside you now speaks behind locked doors. They believe destiny has given them the upper hand. They believe no one is watching. But they forgot, the heavens record every whisper, every hidden step. My beloved child, the truth is raw and painful. The person plotting this destruction once shared their heart with you. That closeness makes the betrayal sharper than any blade. But the choice still remains. Will you step into protection, or will you let their silence become a permanent scar? Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The hourglass is emptying faster than you realize. The one who envies you believes their plan is flawless. But what they do not see is that heaven has already entered the battlefield. Every time your spirit felt restless, it was a signal. Every time your heart skipped a beat without reason, it was a warning. Heaven does not whisper without purpose. The person at risk may already feel uneasy without knowing why. They may sense eyes on them, yet dismiss it as imagination. That is not imagination, it is danger brushing their shoulder. This is your confirmation. What is written can still be changed, but only if you rise now. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The plan has already moved from thought to action, my beloved child. A message was sent in secret, arranging a meeting that should never happen. That meeting is the stage where destiny itself is about to be tested. They believe no one knows. They believe their steps are hidden under the cover of night. But heaven has been watching every single move, waiting for the right time to expose them. The one in danger does not even know they are being used as bait. Their trust is pure, their guard is down, their heart is wide open. This innocence is exactly why they were chosen as the target. The betrayer has convinced themselves that hurting them will hurt you more. That is their real goal, not just to destroy life, but to break your soul into silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. My beloved child. Every shadow near you carries a message tonight. Look carefully at the faces around you, one of them is holding back a truth so heavy that it bends their spirit. The guilt in their eyes cannot stay hidden for long. This person has already taken steps that cannot be undone. Words spoken behind your back, signatures placed on papers, promises made to strangers. All of these actions are threads in the same dark web. The tragedy they plan will not be an accident, it will be a carefully painted picture, meant to look like fate. But fate is not theirs to control, because heaven still holds the pen. Even now, protection is circling you, giving you one final chance to step into strength. Do not waste this moment, for once the clock strikes, there will be no turning back. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. They are trying to blind you with kindness, but their hands are dirty. They are pretending to protect, but their footsteps walk straight into betrayal. Their voice shakes not from love but from fear of being exposed. The person they plan to harm carries a secret bond with you. That bond is why the enemy has chosen them. It is the fastest way to make your heart shatter. What you don't realize is that heaven has already revealed their intention. The chills on your skin, the sudden noise in your house, the dreams that wake you at night, these are not random. They are warnings layered in mystery. Do not ignore them. My beloved child, the blessing in this moment is that the truth is surfacing before it's too late. This is not punishment, it is protection calling out for you to act. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The story is darker than you know. The betrayer has not only planned for one soul, they are prepared to take more if it means crushing you completely. Their envy knows no limits. But what they cannot destroy is the shield around you. Every time they move closer, the heavens block their full strike. They are frustrated because the plan keeps slipping through their fingers. Still, they are determined. They believe persistence will break through. They believe your silence is their permission. This is why the warning is urgent, my beloved child. If you hesitate, their determination may find a crack. But if you rise now, their entire plot will collapse into dust. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The betrayer has already touched the object that will be used. Their fingerprints are waiting on evidence that no one else will suspect. They have rehearsed this moment in their mind 1,000 times. The soul at risk still smiles without knowing the trap has been set. They still walk freely, but the ground beneath their feet is not safe anymore. What looks like a normal day is hiding the darkest hour. The enemy's shadow moves in silence. They have convinced themselves that you will not act, that you will stay blind until it is too late. But heaven is whispering louder than their lies. My beloved child, this is your confirmation. This message is not just for your ears, it is for your life. The heavens are begging you to act before silence becomes permanent. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. You may have noticed it already, doors left slightly open, conversations that end when you enter the room, eyes avoiding yours when you ask a simple question. These are not accidents. These are cracks in their mask. The guilt is becoming heavier for them to carry. Their face may show calmness, but their spirit is trembling. They cannot escape the weight of their decision. The heavens have written your protection in advance. That is why this message has reached you at this exact time. It is no coincidence. It is divine timing. My beloved child, once you act, the enemy's plan will fold like paper. But if you hesitate, they will believe destiny belongs to them. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The danger is closer than you think. It is not waiting for weeks, it is waiting for hours. The countdown has already begun, hidden in silence. The person planning this believes the world will blame fate. They believe their act will look natural, like it was never their fault. But heaven knows the truth, and truth always demands light. You are being prepared for a confrontation. It may not be easy, but it is necessary. Without it, someone dear will be taken from you. This is your moment, my beloved child. Strength is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move even when fear is loud. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The betrayer has mistaken your kindness for weakness. They think your heart will keep you silent. But your silence is breaking tonight. Every step they take is now being watched. Their plan is falling apart because you are awakening. What was hidden in darkness is now being pulled into the light. My beloved child, do not let pity stop you. Pity is what they are counting on. But pity will only feed their betrayal. Rise in courage. Protect what is yours. Stand as the shield heaven has chosen you to be. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The plan is almost complete, my beloved child. The betrayer has already chosen the time and the place. They are counting the hours until their scheme takes shape. The soul in danger trusts too much. They laugh with the enemy, not knowing laughter is covering betrayal. Their innocence makes them blind to the trap waiting ahead. But heaven has decided you must see clearly. The curtain is lifting, and the actors behind the mask are trembling. They do not know their own end is tied to the moment they try to end another. This message comes not to frighten you, but to save. It is your shield, your warning, your light in the storm. Act now, and no harm will touch the one connected to your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The enemy has already slipped words about you in hidden places. They poisoned ears with lies, building an image of you that does not exist. Their intention is not just to strike, but to destroy your name completely. Your silence has made them bold. They mistook your patience for weakness. But they forgot that heaven speaks when the moment is most urgent. The person at risk is closer than you think. Their life is tied to your destiny, and that is why the enemy has chosen them. They believe striking at them will bring you to your knees. The danger is not far away, it is already breathing down their neck. Every step they take now is shadowed by the one who envies you. That shadow will not stop until you act. My beloved child, strength is rising inside you. The heavens are pouring protection into your hands. This is your moment to stop what was written against you. If you act, life will be spared. If you stay still, grief will be the guest at your door. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The night chosen for this plan is not far away, my beloved child. It is written in the hours that approach like a storm on the horizon. The betrayer is waiting for the silence of darkness to cover their act. They have already hidden their intentions inside fake smiles. They have masked their movements with casual excuses. But every detail is being recorded in the book of truth. The soul they target has no idea that danger breathes so close. They trust the wrong face, the wrong hand, the wrong promise. That misplaced trust has placed them one step away from destruction. My beloved child, the heavens are crying out because time is almost gone. This is your final warning before the curtain falls. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. You may notice unusual signs around you. A chair moved slightly out of place, a door not closing the way it used to, a sudden silence that feels too heavy. These are not random, they are warnings. The betrayer has begun preparing the stage. They are making sure no one suspects them when the act is done. Their disguise is polished, but their spirit is shaking. The one at risk feels restless, but cannot explain why. Their dreams are uneasy, their days heavy, their nights disturbed. Their spirit is sensing what their mind cannot yet see. And now you see it too. This is why your heart is racing. This is why heaven pushed this message to you now. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. The betrayer believes they have control. They think every piece of their plan is hidden, locked away from your eyes. But their arrogance blinds them. They do not know heaven always exposes lies before they strike. Every step they take in the dark is matched by light revealing their shadow. Nothing they do is truly secret. My beloved child, the person in danger carries your destiny in their hands. If they fall, a part of you falls too. That is why the enemy has chosen them. It is not about them, it is about you. But you are not helpless. You hold the power to shift what was meant for tragedy into triumph. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. The clock is ticking. Every second wasted gives the betrayer more courage. Every silence from you convinces them you will not act. They are prepared to play the victim once the act is complete. Tears will fall, but they will not be real. Their sorrow will be a performance to cover their guilt. The truth, however, cannot be hidden forever. Heaven will tear the mask from their face, exposing the venom in their smile. My beloved child, rise before the final act begins. Do not let regret become your shadow. Type Amen to get blessing 3535.